All right, so this morning I got up at 5 to work on that project. If you've already seen it, it's the drainage project update from this morning, Thursday, June 20th. And one of the things that I thought about when I was filming that video was the concept of time. Like, I hear people all the time, I don't have time. I don't have time. Like, here, I don't have time. I don't have time. You know what? I've said it a couple times too, like, nah, sorry, I don't have time. But the fact of the matter is, like, that's a lie. It's just a big lie. You have time, I have time. It's a lazy excuse for not doing something. And as I mentioned, I got up at 5 o'clock to get down there. I had my coffee in hand and I was walking down to do the work at probably 5:10 in the morning, 5:12. And as you can see from the pictures that I posted or from the video of the update, I almost finished that entire side of the walkway in about an hour's time. And a lot of people will be like, Mr. Baker, muy trabajador, buen trabajo. It's like hard work. Yeah, I worked hard. I was hustling when I did it. But, I appreciate it when people say that. It's nice to hear it. But in the back of my mind, I was like, man, you should have got up at 4:30. If you'd have got up at 4:30, you'd have been down there by 4:40. And that extra 20 minutes would have meant that walkway is done. That little section that's not done, I would have had the stones laid out. I would have had dirt on this side, gravel on this side, all leveled out. And it will be done. And, did I have time? I didn't have time to finish it this morning. I had to go shower and get ready for school. So, but that's a lame excuse. I didn't have time to finish. Like, I should have got up a little earlier. I should have got up at 4:30. The whole thing will be done. I could show you a photo and be like, oh man, look, the walkway's done, and been super excited. But now I got a photo where it's like 80% done. And while that's great, that's a good feat in and of itself, but 80%, man, 80% is not good enough. 120% if you're going to work, that's what you got to do. 110%, pretty good, 120%. And so that's one of the things. It's like, well, what is success? Well, real success is you say one thing and you do it. I said I was going to finish it. It's not finished, so I don't consider that successful, even though I got up early to get it done. But I hear all the time, oh, Brian, you're such a hard worker. And that's true. I work hard. That's just how I was raised. But I see my friends doing stuff. I think about what they're doing, and man, I feel lazy compared to them. Like my boy Mike, he just won a regionals bodybuilding competition. He's going to nationals in 5 weeks. That dude is super laser focused. That guy has probably got some of the best discipline out of anybody I know. It's just crazy. And, my boy Curtis has Clarity Detailing in Houston, Texas. That dude, people think I work hard. Man, that dude would make me look like a bum, like the way he works. And then, other friends got Stephen Oliver. He's running his own Texas Rifle Works in Spring, Texas. And, those dudes, they're running that stuff by themselves. And, it's pretty awesome. So that's who I think about when I need to get up early and get stuff done. I think about my friends. I think about the people I know that are putting in work all hours of the day doing stuff like that. And they don't talk about it. They just get it done. And so that's where my inspiration comes from when I see them doing it. And so that's just kind of something that was on my mind. I wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't want to put it on the project update. I didn't want to be like, hey, look at the project, and then bam, a lesson about time. So that's what's on my mind. So I don't, if you're one of my students, I don't ever want to hear you say I didn't have time. That just means you didn't make it a priority. That means whatever you wanted to do, playing on your phone, was more important than working in class. And if you want to be successful, that's not going to work. And that applies to me as well. So if you hear me say I don't have time, you have my permission to call me out and be like, Mr. Baker, I saw your video. You said I don't have time is an improper excuse. It's a sorry excuse for being lazy. And you know what? It'll be good. I'll give you extra points in my class. So it's all good. So, man, if y'all got any questions or want to know anything about what's going on and just kind of little side videos that I make, things that come in my mind, and I just want to put them out there. Maybe it helps somebody. If it helps one person get through one hard part in the day, it's worth it for me. So if you got something on your mind that you want to know about or talk about, drop it in that comments line. Send me a message. You can follow us Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's all Third Coast Ministries. So appreciate it. And I don't want to hear you say I don't have time, because that's a lie. You do have time. You just have to make it. Adios.